welcome everyone to Louisville, Kentucky, L&N Stadium, home of the Cardinals. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Boston College Eagles. Boston College about to kick it off and get this game started. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. So Louisville's offense will have the football first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Backed up now, here's second and long. They'll run it from the gun. Inside the 30. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down the open field. What a big game for the offense.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
And the Cardinals trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Working that wide receiver screen. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next third down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
Trying to find the end zone. And good coverage by the defense just to show. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go. Touchdown, Cardinals. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I like the decision to go for it. I think a lot of people probably thinking this close to the goal line, 4th and goal, they're going to power it in. Nice job. They had this play ready. They go with the pass. Nice throw, nice catch. Huge job and huge execution on 4th down.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Boston College's offense has the ball for the first time. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, Dave.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football. But we can't turn it over. Just those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. When you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. And the Golden Eagles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Got room to work. Across the 45. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. This Boston College offense has it working. They'll run the option. Now the toss. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, the ground game. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. It's 3rd down, and the line to gain is the 36. Back to pass, it's Wiggins. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Intercepted for the 11th time this season.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it. You can hear it. Sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
He's going to take off. Oh, what a cut! Makes the tackle at the 24, but from inside the 10 to across the 20 on the pickup of 15. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. They're working that left side. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Off play action. Throws to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Quickly complete. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's fired. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The Cardinals will have it 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Oh, he's got some space. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
1st down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking to fire. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Well, this defense knew coming into this game, playing one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, they were going to have to find a way to get him off rhythm. They're going to have to be careful doing it because of that speed, but that is huge for their confidence. They get their 1st sack of the game here in the 1st half, and you can all of a sudden see the body language on this defense. It has changed.
They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Never a doubt. And now the lead is even bigger. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away.
And And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then... And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You can tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to the big tight end. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Boston College will send out the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on first down. He's got an open man. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Cardinals! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Back to throw, it's Wiggins. Quickly complete. He'll go out of bounds at the 22, methodically moving it away from their own end zone. And now on second down for this offense. Tight end now in motion. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Golden Eagles line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to scramble. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Offense in a bunch formation. Gonna run it. It's Connor. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. And the Golden Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught, close to the marker, it's Cook. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Boston College wants to play fast. To the air on first down. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Boston College! He got a step and just dusted the field.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside the 15, here's the return. This guy is so dangerous. He excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Might be changing the route. He's going to run it. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. He's in open space downfield. Gets it past the marker. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 22 after the huge pickup.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
He'll pull it down. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. And the Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Flips it out in the flat. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be 1st and goal.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you loved playing on teams with great offenses.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Louisville for a fun first half than you?
The Cardinals will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more predictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football from right of this group.
Turning it on! Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Boston College right back to the line.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. BC back to work after picking up the first down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. The Golden Eagles just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Operating in the red zone here on second down. Running back searching for a hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Golden Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, the power run here. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Boston College.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Conference USA action right now, fellas. Wait till you see how things are playing out. Liberty is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Sparky isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 8 over Sam Houston. Just another week of Conference USA football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the Cardinals with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass on second down. It's complete on the right side. Nice move, creates some space. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. He's got it on the left. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Louisville! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Got him downfield. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find it. I mean, you want to find that match.
Breaks into the open. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. Boston College wants to play fast. To the ground, he's got it again. Not a lot there. Picks up one inside the 20 to the 19.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Boston College lining up, punt this one away.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line. That's the end of the period, and Louisville has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. So the final period starts with a second down play. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll run play action. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Finds his man. It's fired. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Going deep. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Got some room to run. Past the 20. Touchdown, Eagles. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
Oh, they could not have come up with a bigger play at a more opportune time. The defense getting the interception and taking it back to the house right at a point in the game when it looked like the offense was maybe going to pad their lead and seal this one. All of a sudden, this game has gotten really interesting.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Louisville has it back on the offense, coming out ready to attack. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little gain because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Find some fresh air. There he goes. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Working the middle, it's complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Second down coming up. Back to pass. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Cardinals. And they add 6 more on the board with that trip to the house. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. And the extra point makes this a 13-point game here in the fourth.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
To the air, it's Wiggins. On over the middle, it's Connor. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Behind the chains now on second and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Not much there, picks up a couple to the 22. The Golden Eagles come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Out of the shotgun on third down. Oh, the big fella almost had the interception. Instead, it'll be fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On down, trying to find his man. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on 4th down. Rides the back on the option, the give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Boston College right back to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Here's a heat. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Big man has it, it's a 1st down and more. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah?
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And the Golden Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Wiggins. Oh, they're after him. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Bringing the heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. On 4th down, going to the air. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They've mixed it up all over the place, Jesse. Oh, he's got some space. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. All the way down to the 15-yard line, it's 1st down. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Cardinal! And they take it in for 6 more points. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Out of the end zone. And the returner will be dragged down. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a...
Turning on the Jets. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Wiggins. They'll run the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Second down, they'll go to the air. Here's the pressure. Heaves it deep. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Grabbed behind the line. It's Connor. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Quarterback alone in the backfield, 5 wide on 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Fires on the move. And the 3rd down pass is knocked away by the D. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Going for it all. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Wants to adjust the pattern. Going right to work up top. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Cardinals now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
He wants to take the top off. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Cardinals will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Wiggins. Under fire. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. The Golden Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? They just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown in the final play. The denouement. The epilogue. The finishing touch. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.